Uh, hmm. I guess I have to keep the Feral. It's not a great card to keep, but I just have too many big cards in my deck. I mean, the Big Game Hunter's not a very good card. It doesn't kill anything big that he has, and I mean, he might have a Rag, but holding on to it to the end of the game for that is kind of weird. Tricky. This will be really tricky, especially with a 6, a 3/3. I mean, a 3-drop that's going to overload me for 2. Alright. Wild Pyromancer, I guess, is a playable spell. We bring stuff out. Let's see what he brings out. Yep. So he could sacrifice both guys into that, which is fine with me. Or he could kill it with a weapon. No, he's only going to sacrifice one guy. I'm sorry, he only has 2 health. And he's not going to sacrifice anybody. He's got a backstab. Alright, so that was not a good play. Although I don't know that a totem was a good play either. This is just delaying the pain here. Because he's going to have a way of killing this probably with... Maybe he can't... No, he probably can't coin SI agent. Just because he coined already, so... Maybe that's okay. Yeah, he's hoping for something, which doesn't look like he drew. And now his guys are gonna die. And I'll have 2 next turn, which is not super great, but at least I'm not taking a shit ton of damage right away. 2 damage, and then then everything dies. Weapon for 1. That's nice. Wow. Oh man, weapon for 1 and 1. That's really nice. Yeah, this is brutal. I think this is GG already. This is what happens with a rogue, is they just, you gotta stop them early game. And right now my early game versus a rogue is not very good. And certainly that draw was not very good. So I'll be dead by the time I get a chance to come back. Yep, I think that's pretty much a GG. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what I get. Nicely played. I've just got nothing early game to do with that rogue, and the Feral Spirits doesn't do it. I guess a Forked Lightning would help. My Earth Shocks would have helped. Forked Lightning adding would help. Lightning Bolts, any of my early game would have helped. So I think I have to aggressively mulligan and realize that just surviving with the Ferals doesn't do it. Yep. All rogue. Hunter. I'm keeping everything but the fire elemental. And I'm going to play Nat Bagel turn 2. And that's a decent opportunity for me to unless he coins out, oh no, he can't coin out the bandit, that's right. Rogue without the coin is much easier to deal with. So playing this rogue, keeping in mind he doesn't have the coin, so it's going to be harder for him to get out his first combo, then his second combo. So every combo will be one delayed. Makes rogue much easier to deal with, although still difficult. So I've got 2 health. I can bring out a totem, which is not super helpful. I can also just kill it. So I think I'm just going to kill it. And I want Nadpeggle to stay alive, so I'm taking the damage myself. And I'm going to basically try to keep clearing his board with whatever I can, over and over, keeping the Nadpeggle drawing, keeping his board clear till I get to my mid-range cards. And then I definitely will win. So that's going to be a silence and a lightning, I think. Yep. It doesn't matter what order I do it in, because if I just do the lightning first, he'll have the minion that's got a 1 health, and I'll have to silence it anyway because I don't want to use the other lightning bolt. So keeping this board clear. 4 damage. What's he gonna do for 4? Eviscerate doesn't kill it unless he combos something. 2 and 2, backstab and then eviscerate. Even though it's a waste of eviscerate. Yep. So he got 4 damage when he didn't need it, which is fine with me. This is a lot of cards he's used. So he's got all these scrubs here, and now I've got 3 mana, and he's used his combos out. So I think now it's okay to play the Feral. I could also Lightning Bolt, but actually Lightning Bolt's safer. Question is, what do I want to do next turn? Next turn I'll have 5, so I'll have 4 with the Lightning Bolt and 3 with the Feral. And 4 is not helpful if I have nothing on board for the defender, and 3 is not super helpful, and I don't want to bring this out yet. So I think it's gonna be. Actually, that's not true. I would coin out. I'd have a coin, so I can bring that out. So I'd have next turn I'd have a 1/3 and a 2/3 as opposed to 2 2/3s this turn. Next turn I'll have 5 again, 4/3 if I use the Feral, and I can do the same thing. So I'm just gonna prevent the damage. This is different than the last game when I put the Ferals out and he had a full hand. He can still probably clean it, but he didn't have the weapon. So that thing's gonna have to die. Alright, so I need that to die. And I can kill it with 3. No, I can't kill it with anything. So I think I'm gonna bring out more. No, 6 is a good turn to have stuff. So I want to save my 6. If he brings out the weapon, it's going to get +2. So here's, you know what, it's a 4/6. I think this is a good opportunity to make it a 5/5 or a 1/1, because 1 extra damage doesn't do anything to me, and the extra health does, and I can possibly turn it into a 1/1. So I'm really hoping for a 1/1, not a 1/1. Yeah, I want to put the damage on it, and I'll finish it off next turn. But he can't do his weapon combo that he was hoping to do, which is give +2 attack to his weapon, which is fine. Can hit that, backstab that, that's fine, and I'm in actually decent shape right now. And that's a 4/4, which I want to die. And I'm actually kind of close to being able to do that, but not super close. A 4/4 is not as scary. So I think I'm going to Lightning Bolt. I'm going to hit that. What else could I do? I could Drake. Yeah, I could Drake and Lightning Bolt it, and the next turn bring out that That's not bad. Let's do that. Taking the 1 extra damage is fine. If I bring out this, that dies immediately, no matter what. If I bring out this, 4 or 5 damage, he can kill that. That's fine. I think this is the better play. And I'll get a card too. So now it would have been really good, but we'll deal with it later. So the 5/1 will die. To Northrend is going to kill my thing. So this might be an opportunity to, if I get another spell, I can Wild Pyro and double spell, which I did not get. But actually, you know what? It is a good idea. Wild Pyro and Feral is fine. I'll have 8, 7, 6 next turn, and one of his minions dies, and the other can't hit me. And I'll have 6 next turn. Yep, this is the right play here. So now that 4/1 can't hit me, and next turn I can kill whatever he brings out, more likely than not. Okay, what was he going to be able to kill? Okay, so 2 weapon damage, so he's going to kill 1. And the question is, can he kill the other and then attack me in the face with the 4/1? Which he might be able to do. Okay, return to his hand. That's actually okay. That's a good move, and it's okay with me. So now kill that. He does have 3 damage, so we can get more damage to my face with... But after that, I'm gonna be... Once he hits my face, I'm gonna be able to bring everything into taunt, and we won't be able to do any more damage. So that's gonna hit me. The weapon's gonna hit the 2/2. Okay, that's interesting. That might not have been the best play for him. Can't Wild Pyro here, but I can Faceless Manipulator. Can also give things taunt. That needs to die. So 6, 9, no, 3, 7, 9. Okay, that's fine actually. So if I bring these down, no, it doesn't work. You got to get +1. 4 and 4. I could bring on 2 of them. That's actually a really good idea. That's a really good play. That dies. That stays alive. And yeah, he can trade it, but I'll still have taunt. I could have gone to the face too, actually, but yeah, maybe going to the face with that last one. So Northrend's gonna hit that. And I'm in decent shape here. I'll have 10. So I can bring out Karn. That can trade. Let's see what I get. I get Alec here, which I think is better. And now I've got a Taunter out. I've got 19 health. And it looks like I probably am going to get to take this game unless he kills my Alakir. But he might be able to. He might be able to. He might be able to kill my Alakir. No. Well, yeah, maybe he'll. Let's see what he can do here. Okay, that's fine. That's GG. GG. So that shows, if you look at different games with the rogue, that shows how much weaker the rogue is without the coin, and also when I have a good starting hand. And what I'm referring to is a game I played earlier, where I just got crushed, absolutely crushed. All right, thanks guys. Hope you enjoyed.